Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Black Book. We had a pretty big boss fight in the last episode, so I don't know whether our health is going to regenerate, but I guess we shall see. Back at Old Egor's.
So, the name of the girl will be...
Atriona.
A fitting name. You did the right thing sorting out that demon. Won't spoil any good crops anymore. The only thing left to do is visit the spinner. Vasilisa and I are going to see the spinner. There's nothing for you to do there, Kolya. Understand?
Sure did.
And one more thing. Don't say anything about the Banya or the bride. The spinner can't stand demons, though she looks like one herself. Got it?
We can ask about the belt.
What should I say to get the belt?
Good question, Vasilisa. Keep your ears open when you speak to her. Remember, do not mention demons. She does not like them. And you might as well disregard the fact that we needed the belt for a changeling girl. Now, if you show you are of knowledge, that would be good indeed. If she doesn't like you, or should you let anything sleep, the cost will be more than we can handle. Got it?
Yeah, I think
Understood,
okay.
Grandpa. It's time we were on our way.
Yes, it's better go to her at night. I've arranged a cart for us.
Do you have any Kupala salve left?
If I only knew. We could fly, but feet will do. And another thing. There's this rich fellow, Petrov is his name. He asked me to check on his field. Says demons are ruining his crops. It's not far from Pintek. It so happens.
Okay, so let's check in with our chorts. I think we've got one who's finished his task. Bit of gold, bit of sins, which I still don't really understand when they're going to come into play. 2 and 2, 6 and 2, 6 and 2, 6 and 2. So any of these, really. Send a curse to Kuznetsov. Okie doke. Not going to talk to the old geezers. We don't need to talk to the cat, so let's head off. We're full health again, which is nice. I'm just going to check in our knowledge, actually. We don't have any more knowledge points, do we? No. But I did get a new slot, which we've put the Zalom in. Strengthens waist. So that's pretty cool. We've got a bandage. Oh no, sorry, that's the name, isn't it? I don't quite understand what that does, but maybe it will become... Well, I know what it does. It sits there for 3 turns. I don't know quite why that's desirable, though. Alright, let's go. So there's a book merchant. I guess we could check in. We've got a bit of cash now.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among the silence. Suddenly, a dark figure steps out from the shade. It is a scribe, a Zagavr.
The wisdom that lies upon dark pages is not that of madness. You cannot paint me as a liar.
Don't need to... I'm happy with our skills. Let's have a look at what he's got for sale, though. So we've got that. Well, we've got all 3 of those, haven't we? And we're being offered this one on a regular basis. So I don't... Yeah, okay. We don't need this. Let's go to the Abachkin Forest. And which one's the fields? Not sure. Maybe it's one of these.
You catch a whiff of the disgustingly sweet smell of rot. Cold fear enters your soul when you guess what might be the source of the smell. A human body lies nestled in the grass. It is already unrecognizable from decay. you see an old wooden cross upon its breast.
Well, I think we bury the dead,
You
surely.
dig a small grave and push the dead
Lost
man
a sin?
inside. You read a prayer and continue your journey.
Okay, what have we got here? We've got a ravine. Let's head off to that.
All of a sudden, the tops of the trees rattle and clang. Alarmed, birds fly away, screaming in fear. You see a whirlwind filled with loose branches and dust from the road, headed your way.
Let's see what Igor can
Your
do.
mentor removes a knife from his shirt and throws it at the whirlwind. It dissolves into a throng of enraged demons.
Are these two demons standing on top of each other? And they're going to summon more. Okay, and looking at the cards, I feel like we're going to have a lot of protection spells. Put on what damage we can. Let's try and go for this one. What can Igor do? He could put a curse on. Let's put a curse on this one. Well, we've already got enough to cover the damage that's incoming. I'm just thinking, get the bless going for a couple of turns, maybe. Great. He's brought in a really big demon. And he's going to hit us for 15 in 3 turns. Let's get rid of this guy. He's already nearly there. 4 to all enemies. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's doing 10 to all enemies, in fact. Maybe because of this? Well, that's killing them and them. Well, not him, but if we put that on him... God, it feels like a waste, doesn't it? Let's actually put that on this big guy, who should be dead now. Why are we doing so much damage? I'm not sure. It's this bless spell, isn't it, that we put on? I mean, I think we're not going to take too much damage here, but we may as well put that on. Damn. Okay, what's it got? 3 health? I think we should be able to do that. Let's just put a Urazi on it. Okay, so it's chucking us this one again. Fine, we'll take it. Let's go to the marshes.
You see a small demon sitting on a hillock. In his hand, he is holding a snake by its tail, swinging it from side to side. A swishing sound of the snake's body and its angry hissing fill the swamp area.
Okay, let's do this play
The
cards
stakes
option.
are high in this demonic game. Your soul versus the girl's freedom.
I'm just not very good at this. I don't really get it. Okay, so diamonds are the trump, yeah? Oh, good. Oh, good. Why can we play the king? I took all of them? Is that it? Am I done? You know what? I just don't get this game. I'm just clicking on the highlighted cards. But we'll keep the diamonds. They're trump cards, so that seems good. Is he taking those? We could make it... don't necessarily want to give him a diamond, though. Do we? Do we? Do I put that down? Is it his turn? Is it my turn? Maybe it's my turn. Put the 6 down. Why can't I put anything else down? I guess we'll keep the diamonds. It seems good to have. Is that it? Well, I've got to put a diamond down, haven't I? Put an 8. Are we done? Mystifying. Okay, I'm taking those, am I? Fine. Okay. I don't feel like I'm going to be winning this one. Oh, let's put that down. Yeah, at least he's taking that. Can't put anything else down. My turn again. So is he just one? Don't get it. Do not get it. Shit, we died? We died because we lost that game of cards? Alright, what's the autosave? I hope it's at that point. That's it, I'm not playing cards anymore.
Small demon
There he
sitting
is.
On a hillock.
We're not going to do that.
In his hand, he is holding a snake.
wait.
You watch as the demon twirls the snake above his head. It seems as if he'll never grow tired of it.
Alright, we're going to fight a demon and a snake then. Oh, that game, I just don't get it. Alright, let's curse the demon. Put a bless on. Do that against all enemies. See, what's that? Is that... Is it hitting for 4? It says it's hitting for 8. So why is it damage 20? That's what I don't get. Let's put that on. I guess we'll put waste on the demon. See how that goes. Well, the demon's dead. So I think all I'm going to do is put waste on that snake. I'll put some block on. And we'll take a bit of damage here. Snake's dead now. So rather than use up... Are we still poisoned? I'm not sure if we are, actually. Let's put that on. Bit of heal. We'll leave it. Yeah, we've already got all these, so let's just skip that. Go up to the Ustorulka village.
Despite the late hour, sounds of celebration are coming from the village. It turns out that a festive dinner has dragged on and turned into a non-stop festival. You notice the worried host, who looks like he can't wait to say goodbye to his guests.
We could offer
You
to help.
offer to disperse the festival for the host. His distrust of you vanishes when, after a couple of your zagavers, furious winds send the suddenly worried guests scurrying home. The host rewards you with some of the dishes from a banquet table.
Okay. We've got Old Idol. Let's go there.
Bathing in the moonlight, a moss-covered idol is hidden among the tall trees. You walk closer and see a fresh towel wrapped around it. The forest around you is silent.
Okay, not much happening there. It's possible that encyclopedia entry might be important for this
You meet
quest.
a girl walking in the direction of Panteg. In her hands, she clutches a spindle that is emanating dark power. Old Yegor smirks, another of the spinner's victims.
Let's
You
try and
call
help her.
out to the peasant girl and convince her to get rid of the cursed spindle. Surprised, the girl follows your advice.
Let's read that encyclopedia entry just in case that is going to be important. Which one's it going to be? Don't think it's those. What's this? Don't think it's any of those. I don't know. Probably is, but I don't think it doesn't look too important for this right now. Let's go to the woods.
You freeze with horror. A dead girl is dangling from a spruce tree's gnarled branch. You can't move. This strange fruit sways back and forth with a creak in the cold wind. She died recently.
Let's try summoning the
As
spirit.
soon as you draw a circle, two demons burst from the skin of the hanged girl. It seems that demons have reached the body before you.
Jolts from the woods. Okay. What are they hitting for? 8. This guy seems to be hitting hard and has less health, so let's go for him first of all. I might put a waste on the other one though. And a bit of... Oh, what's ward? Yeah, let's do that. We might take a bit of damage on this one, but then I think that will be good moving forward. Oh wow, we killed him. Have some of that. He's hitting for 5. Can we do 11? Probably not, seeing as... I'll do that key. Shouldn't that give us some... I don't know. Thought it would give us some block. Maybe it still will. Little bless. What's he doing? 5. Make sure we got that. We'll have a heal in there as well. There we go. There's the block coming. Nine. Wow, cool. Okay. Already got those. Skip them. Let's head to Pianteg village.
You feel at ease as you walk down the welcoming street of this village. A calm silence surrounds you. You almost pass through the village, but the silence is broken by loud laughter and the sounds of an accordion.
An accordion? Flee!
Vasilisa, is that you? Come on, join us.
I don't have the time.
Come on, your work is such a bore. 5 minutes here won't kill you.
Fine.
All right, I have a little bit of time.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Probably enough of that. Right, let's go to the Guild of Settlement, shall we? Still looking for this side mission. It may be further along here.
On the field, you hear the steady sound
Or
of
it's probably
digging.
this.
Coming closer, you see a peasant moving the border of a field. The man looks startled when he sees you approach. He stops and calls out to you.
Is that you, Yegor?
It is I, with Vasilisa. God bless.
God bless. What are you looking at? I'm moving the border ditch. What of it?
Why are you moving the border ditch? You moved it quite far.
For good reason. The Petrov's workers caused me nothing but grief. They deceived me, shot me on flour. Only they didn't steal in broad daylight.
Have you spoken of it at the village meeting?
I have. Not much good it did me. Petrov's folks silenced me right away. I'll tell you what. If you curse the demons, I'll pay you.
Okay.
All right, consider them cursed.
You whisper a few spells into the wind. The evil eye will cast its gaze upon the man's enemies. But will it even do him any good?
They won't be able to say a word at the next village meeting. You can be sure about that.
Thank you. Finally, some luck going my way. Here is some money.
You take the money and go on your way.
Okay, let's go to the ravine.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red and bright even in the moonlight.
Okay, well,
You
we'll take
take
some
the
Adam's
herb
head.
and get
Used
ready to
quite a lot
go
of those in our
on
last
your
boss
way.
fight. And that seems to be it. Did we do the side quest? Optional task, investigate the fields. Okay, well we did do that. That's fine. We haven't found Bailichka. But we're going to go to the Spinner's Hut now. There's a witch's hut just outside Pianteg village. The Spinner is a powerful and famous knower. Even in Vilgfort, or Vilgort, Vilgefort is in The Witcher, I think. Even in Vilgort, people have heard of her. Some of the girls went to her for love potions. Old Egor doesn't offer such services. It'd be a bit creepy if he did.
The closer you are to the house of the Spinner, the more ominous the woods get. The decaying trunks of pines and spruces tower over the path like silent guardians. Your blood runs cold every other moment. You feel that the border between worlds is very thin in this part of the forest.
Right, well, any herbs would be useful because we've used a lot of them. Got some yarn.
There are bright strings of some kind on the path.
I think these might be herbs over here. Just about make them out. No, apparently not. There's a skull there. Old Egor. Alright, let's have a look at the
There are
warding
many
skulls.
different skulls and charms.
Oh, I think there's something over here. Yeah, I'll take that. Another heal. old egg or got... Actually, let's look at the skull first. I just want to pop to the left here. No, that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, human skull.
You approach the skull hanging by the door. Suddenly, the bony head starts shaking. A burning coal that serves as an eye socket stops you in your tracks.
Oh joy, and Noah, are we? Finally, some fun. My eye isn't what it used to be. Who's that old timer over there? I think I know him.
Will you let me pass to see the spinner?
With pleasure, but I'm ordered to test Noah. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be hanging around here in the first place. Anyway, we'll do it just like in the fairy tales. I'll give you 3 riddles. Solve any one of them, and I'll let you through. Solve none, or refuse to answer, I'll take one of your eyes. I'm short one, you see.
Okay.
I'd say that's the least of your problems.
Well, are you up to it?
Have
Let's
it
do
your
it.
way. Ask your riddles.
Listen to the first one, girl. There is a hamlet, folks packed together tight. Come morning the cock sings, yet no man stands upright.
There's a hamlet, folks packed in tight. Come morning the cock crows, yet no man stands upright.
Sounds like a cemetery to me.
A cemetery. Proper dead men do not rise from the graves.
Correct. You solved the riddle. Only that man don't rise in the morning. Believe me, I know. You may pass. Or you may try to guess another.
We'll continue. I think we've already passed it, but the XP
Let's
might be
riddle
nice.
some more.
Listen to the second riddle. Lame chicks sing along, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch.
So that refers to priests. Sing along, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch. Is it
Lame
water?
chicks sing along, dry wood they haul. Wound up in a ditch, can't move an inch.
I don't know what Maslenitsa is. Let's try funeral.
Priests are singing for the dead. It's a funeral procession.
Correct. You guessed it. I remember those songs. You'll hear them too soon enough. You may pass. Or you may
Right, let's
try
do
Let's
let's do
riddle
his
some
third one.
more.
steal a quine tale of twine.
Steal a quine, tale of twine.
Needle and thread.
Well, that's easy. I'm here to see the spinner after all. It's a needle and a thread.
Correct. You guessed it. Look at you. You should know your riddles. That makes you a powerful witch. Well, you may pass. We can riddle some more. No eyes involved, just like that, for curiosity's sake.
Let's
All
carry
right,
on
then.
now.
I'm off to see this.
Evening, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Evening to you too, Yegor Yevlampevich.
The voice of the spinner is quiet and smooth, like the rustling of pages in the black book.
Brought you my little orphan. Became a knower recently, this one.
You sure did. But what are you thinking, poking around in my business? You took my spindle. It was doing my bidding, you know. I let it slide on account of you not knowing and all.
God bless, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
I see you're a fine girl and a smart one. Yes, I heard your replies to the riddles. To be a knower is not all demonic affairs. So why are you here? Not just to check up on an old woman, I should think.
I'm going to mention the dead girl. I think that's the one hanging in the tree,
Saw
isn't
a
it?
dead girl in Villas of Woods.
That was Marfa, I would guess. Didn't have money for a love potion. Was quite desperate, I gather. Well, it serves her right.
Very caring. We could ask about the
I
yarn.
wanted to ask you about this yarn you have here and around the house.
This witchery is not yet for you, Vasilisa. In time you'll learn, perhaps. It's not the same as sending fiends for milk, mind you.
We met your doorman. What of that skull?
Some lousy Khaldun. And Nerik,
An
God
evil
rest
sorcerer.
his soul. Hasn't served his time yet, so he helps me around the house.
Talking
I
about the
need a
belt.
woven belt. A powerful one, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Yes, I know you came for a belt. Only why would I give one to you?
Old Yegor warned me that I should watch my mouth around the spinner.
Well, we're
How
not talking
should
about the
I answer
banya,
her?
so let's compliment the belts.
You're known all across the Uyezd for weaving the best belts, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
So I am. You aren't here without reason. I can indeed make good belts. You've become a knower, so I'll give you an enchanted belt. So what are you going to do with your chorts?
How am I supposed to answer that? I really don't know what to do with them.
She hates demons. We could say we're going to torture them.
Well, make them suffer, of course. Give them some back-breaking work.
That's how you should treat them. Torment those filthy creatures. Only knowers can do some good. Well, turns out you're a good knower, girl. I'll give you a belt
Very
as
nice.
a gift. Here, it's a good one. Later, I'll put you in touch with a pupil of mine. A fine man. Maybe it'll work out for the two of you, hmm?
Thank you for the belt, Kapitalina Ivanovna.
Well, thank you, Kapitalina. See you again sometime.
See you soon. Farewell.
Well, that went well. And we're back to the Isbar.
Spinner is no simple witch.
Indeed she's not, but we're going to leave it there. When we come back, I think we've got all the items now we need for the bride in the banya, so we're going to go over there with Kolya and see if we can free her, I guess. So we'll do that next time. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then please do hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. That would be amazing. And I'll see you next time for more Black Book. Bye for now.